Here we have our new actuator, 9923. That would be the year, believe it or not. This is the pin that will open and close the door. It looks a little bit thicker than the other one. So let's put this baby into the car and let's get started. Remember I said this is going to be the hard part, trying to get this baby back on. Well, let's take a look to see exactly how this is supposed to go on. It shouldn't be that hard. Basically, the way it came off will be the way it should go back on. It slides right in there. Over here, if you can see, there's a little slot. The slot over here must go in precisely in order for the mechanism to open and close the door. Located right up over here will be the other pin I need to put in, the latch. And these are the two hard parts, down here and here. Over here would be a little tab that I need to put on as well. Once I get all those tabs on, I put everything back together. Just gently put it in. Make sure nothing's in your way. You can grease this up if you like. Hear a little click, I'm all done. My next step is to put this tab on where it came off, and that'd be right up over here. It's just a covering that helps it spin. This is the latch. Make sure you do not break this latch. It goes on one way, and you want to make sure it locks the correct way. And how does it go on? Well, if I go on this way, it should be correct. If I go on that way, it'd be wrong, because the latch is over here. So let's place this baby on and try not to drop it. That's it. Once I got that baby on, it's resting there. My next thing to do is put the cover back on. That's the gold cover. And you don't want to drop things, so take your time doing this. I got all the time in the world. It fits into the slot, nice and comfortable. Got two little press clips on the side. And I'm done. I get my little screw. Some people say, Agent says I should use a magnet to hold this into place, which I agree with them. And I just tighten this baby back up. Can I test my lock before I put this on? I'm not sure I can. I have to attach the harness. I have to pull the mechanism back. You can see right here I can lift this and lower it if I release the mechanism. And there we go. And I can make sure it works. Now I'm all done. The hardest part's over. Let's put everything back together. It's very simple to put everything in the back order together. I want to make sure I get the mechanism here and the latch on here. I'm not going to tighten this up yet. I'm just going to place it in there. My 3 screws. Looks good. This is why I want to make sure I do not over tighten. I hold into place. I plug these two babies back in, and what I want to do now, I want to make sure my door works. And how can I do that? I need to reconnect everything here, and then I could go up and down. But I know I got confidence in my work here. I'm going to just put everything right back on. I do have to roll my window down so I can at least see what I'm doing over here. It's a little hard to see this mechanism go in. I know where I'm aiming for. It's on. It's that simple, trust me. This is definitely connected. This is a very dangerous caulking. Just make sure you put this back on. If you can't get this back on, don't worry. You can always put some tape on it. Nothing's ever perfect in this world, trust me. Put my door back on. It looks like I'm kind of rushing, right? It clicked on. That's all that matters to me. It's in there. Make sure the next one is on there. I hear a click. And the bottom one over here, I hear a click. And I'm basically all set. Now what I want to do is I want to roll my window back down. My window don't roll down. Why? Well, first you're going to have to hold the window all the way down. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Hold it all the way up. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Let go. And then your window will roll down. That's called the auto reset. Now I want to make sure that I get this thing in there correctly. Done. And what I really want to do is try to connect this. And there's a little bit too much pressure here to do this. But I can do it, trust me. It's not the right way I want to do it. I'd rather have this off. So I lift this off. I look for the door handle. Don't be afraid to bend it. Now make sure that brown tab goes over the piece as safety. Take your time, there's no rush. Now I put the door back on. Give a little tap. I'm done. I hear the thing going up, but what I really want to do is have my door closed. So before I really put all this back on, I should really test this out, right? That won't come off. Close the door. And it goes down and it goes up. And I'll show you that at the very end. You're going to hear it click. Bring it close to you, show you. Done. I kid you not. It's that easy to change out the actuator. It just may look very hard to do. Don't let it intimidate you. The hardest part was just getting these things out. There's a little release tabs on the side. Make sure you push them so this pin here and over here does not break like it did on mine. Very simple to get out. This little piece here turns your doorknob, the button up and down, and it just seemed to be a little bit thicker than this old one. Now the interior of this mechanism I have shown you on my other videos. I had taken it apart. It felt like it was a little wet, and that may be because I sprayed the hell out of it. But inside here, this is well greased, 12 volts to the motor, and the motor may be burnt out. And that's what an actuator looks like. I do thank you for viewing and hope you have fun.
Viper, disarm.